welcome. Maybe the best day. So, Greg, here we are, just about a week into the NBA season. The regular season comes at you fast.
I mean, the games start coming fast and furiously right out of the gate. But you wonder how we made it through summer without getting to see any NBA action.
Now the starting group for the visitors.
And the first of many to come. Explosive offensive talent on both sides.
And that's the story of the league right now. Most any team can beat any other team on any given night.
To the paint. And he floats in for the easy two. Credit the assist on that one.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Here's Trent. No good from outside. We played just over a minute here in the first. Pass to man. Shoots a three. That one's no good. 0 of 1 to begin the game. Gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Drops in the layup for 2. He has 6. Gone 0 of 3 from the field to start the game. Back to Henderson. Bailey with a wide open look. Offline with his 3.
They are 0 for the game thus far. 0 of 4 here, still looking for their first win.
Lets the 3 fly. Rebounded by Bailey. Henderson with it. Singleton's there. Roll passes to Bailey. Off target from three-point range.
Yeah, trying to get going here, but that's an offer for the first 5 here to start the game.
Boy, this guy making the most of his chances here, really giving his team a lift.
They're struggling to keep up.
And we'll see if they can turn things around, Kevin. On this trip, they can't continue to come up empty.
And Willie Green wants a timeout. He's ready to talk things through with them.
All right, let's get another court. Come on, get loud for your breaker and gear screw.
And a chance now to see how teams are faring across the league. Here's the latest edition of the Power Rankings. You look at the Huskies, they're gaining on some of the teams above them, trying hard to crack into that top 5.
When you look at this visiting team, they're trending in the wrong direction. The NBA competition can be unforgiving. Not much room for mistakes.
Defended by man. Inside. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. It's an 8-point differential. Outside Martin. Henderson finds man. And what was that about? Not a good shot right there. Gone 4 of 7 from the field, shooting over 50%. And it's Trent in the corner. It's stolen by Bailey. It's Henderson on the wing. 11 points last game. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
First personal foul, first team foul.
This is his first trip to the line tonight.
You know, this is not an area where they expect him to contribute. You know, he's a guy that shot below 70% last season.
And that one falls for Henderson. That misses, so he splits the free throws. Getting it from their comfort zone so far in this one. 57% for the field. Webb pulls it in.
And guys, you've heard of overpassing. Well, that shot was an example of underpassing.
Well, there's no doubt there were better options on the floor, but it certainly seemed like he had his mind made up.
A three-pointer off the mark.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
Here's Henderson. Pass to Wolf. Back to Henderson. Just 5 on the clock. Now Webb trying his luck from deep. He can't get that one. And here's the fast break. Hits the jumper. He's got 10.
Boy, bringing tremendous energy right now, and his teammates are absolutely feeding off it.
We've got 33 seconds left in the first. Here's the screen to the inside. Here's Wolf. Makes it off the glass.
Boy, something so good about a perfectly placed lead pass. That is nice.
Down low. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Henderson outside. 18 feet out. And so the first quarter is in the books. Leading by 9. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys. Gone 4 of 10 in the second quarter from the field. Defended by man. To the middle. And that one is hammered home.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
I'll tell you, you can't get stops if you're unwilling to put in the work.
There's the pick. Here's Martin. Here's Wolf. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
We see it over and over again. More teams sending activity to the offensive window, and it pays dividends.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. Ball's checked in for Singleton. And the free throw, no good. Takes the 13-footer. Wolf grabs the miss. Gone 5 of 11 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. Henderson right side. Pass to man. There's 57 seconds left in the first half. Bailey sends a screen for Martin. From deep. Bailey misses.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Defended by man. Wolf grabs the miss. In the second quarter, around 42%. Martin dishes to Henderson. Pass to Wolf. Oh, good with the triple. Being at 46%, making some buckets. On deep. And the rebound goes to Martin.
Been a tough stretch for this guy right now. Looking a little out of sorts.
Henderson outside. Here's Wolf. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. You know, DB, I heard some NBA officials talking about having a feel for the game and them drawing a line between playing aggressive and playing rough. What are your thoughts on that?
You know, Kev, this is so fascinating to me because we've seen a reversion back to a little bit more of a physical game. But without some definitive guidelines, it makes the officials' job harder.
Henderson out there with Martin. Then there's Bailey. And it's man in at the 3, the small forward. And that's the group for Willie Green as we begin the second half.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
It's Henderson on the wing. Pass to Bailey. Back to Henderson. Outside for Martin. From outside the arc. Tries again. Wolf shot's good. Wolf got 4 this quarter.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
with the rebound. Gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Martin, the pass to Wolf. Right around a minute and a half played here in the third quarter. But drive by Henderson. Man, from outside off the mark. Defended by Man. The baseline jam. That's short off the rim. It's a neck-and-neck game here in Oklahoma City. Pass to Bailey. Henderson against Trent. Here's Man. He tries for 3, and no good. Gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. To the paint. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
And that solid play in the paint continues here, guys.
Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
And a miss there on the triple.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
Then this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net.
Been terribly up to this point, just 30%. Some ramshackle offense play there. Pass to Henderson.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
1:58 left to play in the third. Martin with the bucket.
Boy, creating opportunities at point-blank range. This is exactly what you want.
And Tyronn Lue wants a timeout. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy.
And your dance team.
Cook is checked in for Martin. Right now, let's bring up the 2K leaderboard and see the teams that really knew how to clog the passing lanes last season.
You could tell by watching them how much they enjoyed playing defense. They seem to have an endless reserve of energy flying around and pressuring the basketball.
Off target from outside.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
Man passes to Henderson. Back to Man. Here's Wolf. Pass to Bailey. Now Man. Trying to find Henderson. Gets it to him. 5 on the clock. Now Man. No good on the 3.
Wow, this defense is blanking him down the stretch, and that's certainly hurting his team's chances.
Kicks it out to Paul. Defended by Man. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Second team foul.
Clearly a foul.
He's off on the first. He hits the second from the line. 55 seconds left to play in the third. Pass to Bailey. Inside, here's Webb. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
Yeah, terrific work in the two-man game results in an easy bucket. That's how you do it.
Here's O'Brien, guarded by Webb. From downtown, Webb pulls it in. Webb's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
Boy, the team doing pretty well despite his offensive struggles right now.
Here is Cook. No scoring in this one. To the right side. Pulls it up.
One eye on the rim, one eye on the clock. Nice job.
Well, finishing quarter strong. Every coach preaches it. Nice work.
3 quarters of play in a close game here. Leading by just 2. And time to step aside quickly, but we'll be back in no time with the start of the fourth quarter. And a moment ago, inside the huddle with Coach Tyronn Lue.
Keep trusting, all right? First half, the ball's moving. We got.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter.
Substitution on the court.
And we've made our way through just over a minute and a half in this fourth quarter. It's stolen by Martin. Man in the corner. Can't tie it up as that one's no good.
Boy, I don't love his shot selection tonight. You've got to work for better looks.
And it's blocked. And here's Martin. Now Henderson. Here's Wolf. And he banks the layup in.
I love the tenacity. Terrific move at a crucial point in this game.
That is not settling. That is going for a high percentage look at a critical time. Nicely done.
And since halftime, he has just been ice cold. Just can't seem to get anything to go his way.
Martin inside. Singleton's there. Hands off. Gone just 2 of 8 in this fourth quarter. The final quarter not treating them well so far.
I mean, I guess you can appreciate the confidence, but his three-point shooting has been brutal this half. If he's got that much space, he's got the green light. He just doesn't make it.
And the ball ends up out of bounds. And they'll keep possession.
They got very fortunate there, guys. They should just take their time on offense and not try to force things.
So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points. Outside, Trent. Lets loose a three. Can't get it to go. The way, Greg, they're sharing the ball tonight, mesmerizing.
Everyone's getting to touch it, and everyone's contributing.
It's tipped, and so the ball's out of bounds. Henderson touched it last.
Gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
But a really good read on his part, being disruptive at the defensive end right now.
We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. And yeah, it's good.
I'm not sure who was supposed to be on him that possession. I mean, apparently neither did the defenders.
Here's Wolf, and there's the dunk.
Going to the rack with energy. To be afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, gotta chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
Yeah, and give him credit for taking advantage. In a close game, those are the types of plays that can swing things in your direction.
To take the lead, that does not go.
Oh, he will kick himself for that one. That was a tremendous opportunity.
And the layup is off. 41 seconds left in the fourth. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead right there. And that's an intentional foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Wolf. First personal foul. Second team foul.
Good on the first, and that will put them up by 2. Can't knock it down, and they really needed that one. And so it's Willie Green here calling timeout. Pivotal moment in this game. He's not taking any chances. He'll call time. And talking about the approach now, what are they looking at?
And they've got plenty of time to get a basket.
Well, they've got to be aggressive, guys, because the defense doesn't want to foul here.
To take the lead. The three doesn't go. And they need to stop the clock, so there's a foul.
That's right. No other option but to foul and hope for some misses.
And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss. And he can't get the second one to drop either. Coming up empty that time.
You know, I don't believe in the word choke, but to come away empty right there is brutal. This game would have been over.
And so it's Willie Green here calling timeout. And he knows there's no room for mistakes and wants everyone on the same page. What do you think we're going to see here?
And they've got plenty of time to get a basket.
Well, they've got to be aggressive, guys, because the defense doesn't want to foul here.
They foul intentionally. That's what they have to do at this point.
Third personal foul. Fourth team foul.
He doesn't hit the first, and that was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though. So he comes up empty at the line. And so it's a victory for the road team in this one. This win, such a tremendous emotional boost for them.
Really an accomplishment and crazy finish to take a road game like this and simply deflate an entire building.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, Allie LaForce, and the rest of our terrific 2K crew, this is Kevin Harlan. Hope you enjoyed our broadcast. Now it's time for our player of the game.